Olivia woke up early that morning. The sun shone through the thin curtains, painting soft light across the bedroom walls. She looked at the small frame on the bedside table, a wedding photo of her and Daniel, smiling, full of love. Today was their anniversary. She felt warm inside. She thought, this day will be special. He will remember. She prepared breakfast carefully: toast, eggs, and a small bowl of strawberries, the fruit they shared on their wedding day. She wore a blue dress, the one Daniel once said made her look like the sky after rain. Her heart was full of quiet joy. She waited for him to say something, but Daniel came into the kitchen, kissed her forehead quickly, and said, "Morning, Olivia." Then he picked up his coffee and started reading his phone. No mention of the day. Olivia smiled softly, but inside, a shadow touched her heart. She told herself, maybe he is planning a surprise. I will wait. Olivia stood by the window, trying to be patient. Daniel walked past, tying his tie.
Daniel, do you know what day it is today?
It's Thursday, right? I have meetings all morning.
Yes, it is Thursday, but it's more than that.
Oh, really? Did I forget something important?
Maybe, but I won't tell you yet.
All right, mystery woman. I'll figure it out later.
I hope you do.
He kissed her cheek and rushed out the door. Olivia stayed by the window, her smile fading slowly. She whispered to herself, he doesn't remember. Not yet. The house felt empty after he left. Olivia washed the dishes slowly, her mind full of memories. She remembered their wedding day, the church bells, the flowers in her hair, the way Daniel cried when he saw her walk down the aisle. She thought about the promises they made, to always love, to always remember. Now, 10 years later, Daniel was busy with work, meetings, and phone calls. He knew he cared, but still, she longed for him to notice this day. Her heart ached with quiet disappointment. She decided to go for a walk to clear her mind. The small park near their house was full of green trees and soft benches. Children played on swings, and an old couple fed the birds together. Olivia sat on a bench, watching them. She wondered, will we still be like that? Or will he forget more and more? As she sat, her friend Clara called her phone.
Olivia! Happy anniversary, dear. How are you two celebrating?
Thank you, Clara. Well, we haven't celebrated yet.
What? Did Daniel forget?
I think he did. He left for work like it was just another day. Oh, Olivia. Men can be careless sometimes, but I'm sure he loves you. Yes, he does, but it still hurts. I hoped he would remember. Maybe he is planning something special. Give him a chance. I want to believe that.
When the call ended, Olivia looked up at the sky. Clouds moved slowly, like thoughts in her heart. She whispered, maybe Clara is right. Maybe he has a plan. The day moved slowly. Olivia returned home and tried to keep busy. She cleaned the living room, arranged flowers, and baked a small cake. She told herself, even if he forgets, I will make today gentle, not bitter. But deep inside, she felt the weight of silence. Every tick of the clock reminded her that Daniel had not called, had not texted, had not said anything about their anniversary. As evening came, Olivia set the table with 2 plates, candles, and the cake in the middle. She waited. The door opened, and Daniel came in, tired and carrying his briefcase. Olivia smiled softly, but her heart beat fast. Will he remember now? She wondered. Daniel placed his briefcase by the door and loosened his tie. His face looked tired, but Olivia still smiled, trying to hide her worry. The table was ready, the candles were lit, and the cake waited in the center, like a silent question. Daniel kissed her quickly on the cheek. "Smells good," he said, noticing the food, but not the meaning of the evening. Olivia's heart sank a little deeper. She thought, he still doesn't know. She guided him to the table. They sat down, eating in near silence. Olivia tried to keep the conversation light, but her mind was full of hurt. Daniel talked about his work, about a new project, about deadlines. Every word was a reminder that his mind was somewhere else, not with her, not with them. After dinner, Olivia looked at him directly. The candles flickered between them.
Daniel, do you really not know what today is?
What do you mean? Is it someone's birthday?
Not someone's birthday. Our day, Daniel.
Wait, our anniversary?
Yes. 10 years ago today, we said, I do.
Oh no. Olivia, I'm so sorry. I can't believe I forgot.
I waited all day. I hoped you would remember.
Please forgive me. I got lost in work, but you are my life, Olivia.
Her tears fell softly. She wanted to believe him, but her heart ached with disappointment. She pulled her hand away and stood up. Olivia walked to the window, looking out at the dark street. The candle still burned on the table, but inside her, something felt broken. She whispered to herself, "Is love enough if it is forgotten?" Daniel stayed quiet for a long time. Finally, he stood and walked to her. He placed his hands gently on her shoulders. He said, "I failed today, but I don't want to fail us." Olivia closed her eyes, hearing his voice. She wanted to forgive, but part of her also wanted him to understand how deep the hurt was. That night, they went to bed with a quiet distance between them. Olivia turned away, her thoughts heavy. Daniel lay awake, guilt pressing on his heart. The next morning, Olivia woke to the smell of coffee. She walked into the kitchen and stopped. Daniel was there, dressed neatly, with flowers on the table and a small box in his hand. "Good morning," he said, his voice softer than usual. "I know I was late, but I want to make it right." Olivia's heart softened a little. She sat down slowly, waiting for him to speak.
Olivia, I cannot change yesterday, but I can promise to never forget again.
Words are easy, Daniel, but yesterday hurt.
I know. And I saw your tears. They cut me deeply. I will not let this happen again.
These are beautiful, but I don't need gifts. I just need you to remember.
I will remember. Not because of the date, but because of you. Because you are my home.
Do you really mean that?
Yes, I forgot once, but I will not forget again. You are my forever.
Olivia's heart softened fully this time. She leaned forward and hugged him. The pain was still there, but love was stronger. She thought, maybe mistakes can also teach us how to love better. That evening, Daniel took her to the park where they once walked as newlyweds. He held her hand tightly, as if afraid to let go. They sat on the same bench, watching the same sky, but with new understanding. Olivia whispered, "Do you remember now?" Daniel smiled gently. "Yes, I remember everything, and I will keep remembering every day, not just once a year." Olivia rested her head on his shoulder. The night was quiet, but inside her heart, peace returned. Olivia learned that love is not only about remembering dates, but also about remembering hearts. Daniel's mistake hurt her, but it also reminded him how precious she was. They both realized that love is fragile, but can be made strong again with honesty and care. From that day, Olivia and Daniel promised to make every day a reminder of love, not just the anniversary. And in her heart, Olivia whispered, "Love can forgive. Love can heal." If you liked this story, please like, comment, and share.